Hey everybody, welcome to day number 5 of the AI Agent Challenge, where I show you how to install AI agents inside of your own business. If you don't know me, my name is Dylan. I help entrepreneurs win the game of business by installing AI agents, automated workflows, and AI-powered apps. I've done this for a number of years, and today what I'm going to be building for you is actually a special request by someone who commented on my YouTube page, Mr. SidQ here, who says he's looking for something that is an autoresponder for stupid emails that our online shop get, preferably with links to answers and questions. And I was asking him, what are they looking for? And he says, typically there's things about the FAQs or on shipping dates. And what does this look like? So what we're going to be building out today is a website chatbot that will not only be trained on your own data FAQs and products that you have, but it can also respond with what are the status of the delivery dates. And so people can type in their order number and be able to get a direct answer immediately, ideally getting rid of all of these stupid emails that come in. So with that being said, let's hop into that, and we're going to hop over here, and I'm going to be showing you a new thing called Botsify. There's a lot of different websites and things that we could use here in terms of chatbots, but this is just one that's available. You can sign up for a 14-day free trial to get started. Don't have any affiliation directly with this, but it's a simple system. The more code you know, the cheaper it's going to be. So there is a cost to this. I think it's like $50 a month for a couple of chatbots and like $150 for like 20 chatbots, but it's a simple service and it's going to get you up and running. What we're going to do here first is we're going to go into Make, and we're going to open up here like we typically do, and we're going to create a new scenario. Day 5, and we're going to call this Botsify Chatbot for e-commerce. Great. Going to hit save, and we're going to pop over to this Botsify website here. And the way it's going to work is you go and you can start for free if you need to sign up, book a demo if you need to get some help, or log in. I'm going to go ahead and log in here. And this is what you're going to typically see on this website. I just signed up today as a new account, so you can kind of see what it looks like fresh. And you're going to see that there's not a lot going on here. You're going to want to create a workflow, or what they call a story, for these chatbots. And we're going to do that by going over here, and we're going to click this AI chatbot. We're going to click story. And now that we're here, I'm going to pop over to the other side because there's this little chat widget we're going to be using a lot of. So I'm going to disappear over here, come out on this side, and there we go. We don't want to go through the tutorial, so we're going to hit create a story. And that's going to open up this initial module right here. And so what we're going to really look to do here is, you can see this. I think there's going to be, maybe I'll pop over here on this side real quick here. We're going to have a little chatbot right here that has a conversation starter. And with this, the way that this works, zoom in here, I click on this. It says, when someone says hello or hi, you know, what do you want as a response? And so you have a lot of options here on the side, including, pop over here. You can search for user inputs. You can create keywords. You're looking for keywords that the user's saying. You can have text responses. So this is what the chatbot's going to be saying back to you. You can do media blocks like videos or images, usually for something like Instagram or Facebook messengers or whatever you want to do. You can have a human come into the conversation if it gets too hot and heavy. And there's a lot of other things inside of here. We're going to be using this API JSON here later on to be plugging into Make. We also have this OpenAI GPT here so that we can connect the model and have it be trained on what we want to have done. What we can do is we can just really quickly show you how it would respond to the system. So I'm going to go here, and we are going to connect this right here. And we can say, what do we want the response to be when the user types in hello or hi? Well, we're going to go to our puppy brand here and go to the bottom. And this was a little website I put together. We're going to call this Paws and Whiskers Pet Store. And I'm going to say, welcome to the Paws and Whiskers Pet Supply Store. How can I help you today? Close that out. We're going to hit save. So now that we have that saved right here, just like this keyword combination, and these little stories, we're going to be able to kind of stitch a bunch of them together. But when we open up the module here, you can see we were playing with it earlier. You can type in hi. And say, welcome to the Pets and Whiskers supply store. How can I help you today? So that's how it knows how to respond. What we're going to want to do after this is we're going to want to train the AI on all of the information about the company, like the FAQs and the supplies and all of that stuff. And so the way that we're going to be doing that is we're going to go to train the chatbot. We're going to click the settings module here. And this is where your Open API key is. And I just put in my Open AI key right here. That's why it's all blocked out for you. We have the GPT-4 or 3.5. We don't really need 4 right now. Some token counts for GPTs. Temperature of 7, which means it's kind of creative. 1 is fully creative. 0 is not creative at all. And this is where we're going to input all of the data we're going to train it on. It's normally called the knowledge base, where you train your chatbot on it using OpenAI and that kind of stuff, but you can do it directly inside here. Conversely, you could also do a web crawling. So you can do web crawling services as well, where you can have it crawl your website if you don't want to have it be trained by uploading documents. But we're going to upload a document right now. We've got a couple of documents here, and where they're coming from is really this e-commerce brand. I kicked together this FAQ list for an e-commerce brand for products. And then I had it create a pet supply store list. And both those things we've turned into a frequently asked questions document that we downloaded, and then a pet supply document that we have downloaded. And we're going to open this up. We're going to add this into here. We're going to first add in the pet supplies. We're going to hit upload. Upload the data right there with the pet supplies. And now that we have that uploaded, we're now going to upload the next one called frequently asked questions. So now we have that uploaded as well as frequently asked questions. And we're going to go over and we're going to call this the pet supply bot here. It's your helpful assistant responding to information provided in the documents. And let's just add, you are on the website for paws and supply stores. Cool. Pet stores respond to information provided in the documents. Great. We're going to hit train. So now we have this trained or being trained right now. And then once we have it trained, we're just going to hit save. Successfully there. Hit save. Great. All the information's been saved. And now we're going to go back up here into stories. Go to stories here at the top. And now that we've been trained on that information, the next step of what we're going to want to be able to do is we're going to want to be able to, when somebody asks, hey, what's the status of my order? You know, what's going on with my order? We're going to have the AI, the chatbot say, can I please get your order ID? And then we're going to pipe that over through to make.com, grab the information in a spreadsheet somewhere, and then send that back through using a combination of webhooks and JSONs. We're going to create a story. This is just another key combination of words here. So we're first going to want to start off creating a custom webhook so that we can webhook in the data from the chatbot. We're going to call this one Botsify make chatbot. We're going to hit save. And this is going to be where it's looking for its data to be coming in. We want to grab this link right here in the beginning, and we're going to open up this module here. And so in here, we have just this user input. The only thing we have put in right now is orders. Orders. We're going to close this out. And what we want to have is a text input that tells it, so okay, cool. I got the comment orders. It's going to ask for, can I get your order ID, please? I'll go there. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the user have a type anything box so they can type in anything they want, whether they'll type in the order. And the next thing we're going to want to grab is the JSON API integration here. So right here is the JSON API integration. This is what's going to allow us to plug into Make. So we're going to go over to Make right now and we're going to copy this address, and we're going to go over here and we're going to want to paste that in. Go over to Get, because it's a Get request. We're going to be getting the information. So now that we have this, we're going to hit save and we can test this out right now. We're looking over at Make. We're going to hit OK. We're going to hit Run. We're going to go over here to Botsify, open this up, start a conversation, go, where is my order? It's going to ask us right here, can I get your order ID, please? We can type in anything we want, but let's just say we type in 1, 2, 3, 4, hit enter. That's going to be sent over to make.com over here on this side. And as we can see here, open that up a bit. We can see that we got the user message, which was the last message of 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. We're going to want to connect it to a database. The database that we have right here is I made a database, a Google spreadsheet right here with orders. We have the order ID and status, and we have these different numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4 for these different order numbers, pending, pending, delivered, process, processing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open this up. I'm going to go here. We're going to open up Google Sheets, and we're going to search a row. Now it's connected to this. And what's that called? Orders, I think is the name of that. Yeah, orders. There we go. Sheet. And what we're going to be looking for with this is we're going to do filtered messages, order ID, because we're asking for the ID from the person that's using the chatbot. And what we want this to be equal to, and this is all of the information that's coming through the chatbot. So when we webhook the information, this is all the information we have access to. But what we really want is this user's last message. So this user's last message right here is going to be that number that we're going to be searching for. We're going to hit OK. And then from there, we're going to say, let's make sure we hit OK. What's going on here? Yes. Okay, great. So we've gotten that. And then we're going to want to hook up a web response that's going to send the data back to the chatbot. Open this up. Webhook, web response. 200 means success. And the body type here. The body type here is we want to put in a payload using a JSON. And the payload of the JSON, you can look at this over here. This is from the Botsify website. If you want to send over text, you can do this. If you want to send over an image, you can, here's the payload through the JSON format that allows you to attach an image. And these are things that if you want to have a video or an image for a Facebook Messenger or Instagram bot or whatever it is, there's a lot of different options here. But what really want here is just this text. This is all we want right here. And we're going to go into make here, and we're going to put in this JSON payload. And we're going to say your order ID, and we want to find that order ID. There we go. And we put is, and then we can put the status. So now what we're going to be doing is we're grabbing the number that they're saying, and we're looking at the status of where it's at. Go back inside of here. Click that. Hit save. We can run this right now, and then we'll go back into this Botsify system here. And we can just delete the conversation. Yes, I'm sure I want to delete the conversation. We'll hit save just in case. Start a new conversation and go, where is my order? And now it's going to ask me for the order ID. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to look at an order number. Let's just say we want to say 1236 for delivered. Going to open it up, type in 1236. Going to hit enter, check in the system, seeing where it's at. There you go. Your order 1236 is delivered. So now we've gotten that to work. And we can take a look at this through the back end of the payload. Right here, we can see that flow of data piping through with all the information. We can see it's filtering through, finds the order ID, the status delivered, and then just goes ahead and kicks that back through that payload. So now that we have this going and up and running, we can hit save, close that out. Going to go back to stories here. And right now I disabled the default getting started message, but we can reactivate this and say, yeah, we want to activate this to be a part of the, hey, welcome, how you doing? Let's get started. And so let's just say we're happy with this right now, and we can turn this on. So we want to have this on right now running. We can open this bot up, and we can test it out. Take the conversation. Are you sure? Start a new conversation. Say, hi. It's going to ask me, hey, how can I help you today? Where is my order? Now it's going to ask me, can I get your order ID? We'll do 1234. Put that across here. And now we're going to have this, your order is pending, as we can see. Great. So now let's go ahead and we're going to add some branding to this. And then we're going to get this up and running on a website live. And the way that we're going to be doing that is we're going to go over to this little publish button. We're going to click here. And before we go into the publishing the bot, let's brand it. Add a little branding to this thing. Right now it looks like Jarvis. We want this to look like a pet company. So we're going to add and choose a file to upload. I think I found one from before. Go here, day 5. Had a cute little fluffy puppy here. Let's upload this little puppy bot here. We're going to name this Helpful Pup. Here to help with all your pet supply needs. Cool. I'm going to add that inside of there. We can choose primary colors, whatever we want to have here. Let's go with this little blue. Secondary colors, let's do this little off blue secondary things. And we can hit save. We'll see what that looks like. We got the cute little pup. He looks lovely. And now that we have them there, we're going to go back to this button here. And you can see that you can launch to Instagram or all these other different services. But let's just go to Publish Bot. And there's different places we can save it. Send it. We can send it to an email to a developer, say you take care of it. There's plugins that we can put it to, but we want to install the code ourselves because we want to put this up on a website. So I'm going to open this up and we're going to copy this code here. So we have this copy of this code and we just really put this as a code block on any website. And what I created here was just a simple go high level website, as we can see here, but you can use any website. And if I open this up right now, you can see this is what it looks like. Paws and Whiskers Pet Supply, but there's nothing really here going on. So if we go inside of here, what we're going to do is we're going to hit this plus button and we're going to hit this code block here and we're going to drag this over into here. And there's this custom code editor and we're going to hit enter. And that's just the code that we brought over from the website. Going to hit save. Save that. Global changes are being made. Beware. And let's open up this website right now. And here's our little chatbot, little cute little puppy dog. And you can say, helpful pup, let's get started. And I can type in, hi. It's going to ask me how I can get started today. I go, yo, where is my order, bro? It's going to ask me for my order ID, so we'll type in again 1, 2, 3, 4. Your order is pending. Now that we also had it trained on the chatbot from the FAQ from before, we can also ask it questions about the actual company itself, like what is your return policy? Hit enter. All right, so we can see that we're not getting the GPT response that we want to get from FAQ. So let's go over and hook up another story to make that happen. The way that we're going to do that is we're going to go inside of our story section here, which is workflows, and we're going to create a new story. And so this new story here, we're going to want to say, okay, well, what are the key phrases someone might type in or words that someone might type in to look in? Okay, so let's look at return policy. Let's see, what are the things that we have here? Frequently asked questions. Payment, shipping. Let's just do payment, shipping, tracking. So go payment, shipping, tracking. There we go. I'm going to add those in so it knows to look for those. And we're going to grab this. You can't see it on the screen here. This OpenAI right here module. And so this, we're going to grab this OpenAI module here and pop onto this side. And we're going to say, if it can't find it, what do I say? And say, I'm sorry, I can't find that info right now. My puppy eyes are so heavy. All right. And what we're going to do here is we're going to select the GPT Assist because we trained the model, the GPT Assist, on our stuff. And you can see here the message is, you are a chatbot. Be specific on what questions to be asked. Do not add any kind of source that's not referenced in the responses. So because we trained it on the data, we have that right there. We're going to close this. We're going to hit save. And let's test this out right now, shall we? We're going to open this up. Go to start a conversation. Let's say, hi. How can I help you? What is your return policy? So right now it's looking for the phases. It's going to be looking through the GPTs. And then on the back side, it's going to return the information. You can see 30-day return policy on the products and services can be initiated by going through this whole thing. So there is that information. We can see that this is actually coming through from the actual return policy that we have in here. If we go down to here, there is the return policy, 30-day return policy. We can test this out on the website as well. So let's go back over to the puppy site here. We're going to open up. We're going to start a new conversation. Type in hi. And we can type in one of the FAQ questions is, what payment types do you accept? We'll ask that question. That's inside the FAQ. And so it's going to check the FAQ right now and kick back and answer. We accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and all of that. So again, if we go and we take a look at the questions, where is the payments here? Payments. There we go. And that is it. So now we've been able to set up a chatbot, been able to integrate it into a website, train on custom information from the GPT API Assist model, and it can also go into a database and look up tracking and orders. Hopefully you found this valuable and interesting. Again, if you are someone who is in the automation business, this is an application that you can sell as a service, or if you're a business and you really want this for yourself, this is how you can get it up and running. Let me know any comments or questions that you have down below, and if there's a different automation AI agent that you want me to cover in this channel, put that down below, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and do all that fun YouTube stuff. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will see you on the other side. Take care. Bye now.